Fifth house is the house of the love, relationships, progeny, children, education, speculation. Seventh house is the house of partnership, marriage, or business, and is also the marker house for native. Seventh house is third from fifth house, which shows efforts for fifth house to sustain its significations. Fifth house is 11th from the seventh house and shows gains of seventh house significations. If the lord of fifth house is in the seventh house, native are required to work hard for education, children, and even love relations. But if seventh house lord is in fifth house, it shows game for marriage aspects. But being a marka house lord in fifth house, it may create disturbance also. Fifth lord in seventh house, the native will have charming personality, have good natured spouse, and successful children who earn recognition and distinction abroad. If the fifth lord is well placed in the seventh house, the native will be prosperous and have connections with learned and pious people. If Mars, Venus, or Moon are also present, the native may have a love marriage. However, if the fifth lord is afflicted, one son may die abroad. Death of son here may be considered that at the time of native death, one of his sons may not be able to attend his funeral. Of his one son is not available to him when he requires him most. Seventh lord in fifth house. When seventh lord is posted in fifth house, then native has good wealth, well respected by others, joyful in nature, has association with great and knowledgeable people, and he is good by heart. This combination also indicates strong yogas for love marriage or early marriage. This placement indicates problem in progeny. If seventh lord is not well placed in fifth house and fifth house is also afflicted, then he has serious issues related to progeny. Further affliction to fifth house lord or Jupiter may result in loss of children and or childless condition. However, if well placed seventh house lord is in fifth house, then native may have children with good qualities. His children may be fortunate for native. Seventh house belongs to wife and fifth house is 11th from seventh house. It should bring gains to wife if it is placed well. But seventh house is marka house and its placement in fifth house, if afflicted will impact on health or lifespan of native. Fifth house belongs to mind and seventh house being karma house indicates sexual requirement. Seventh lord in fifth house indicate native has sensual mind. If seventh lord is afflicted or a tamasic planet, then native may have multiple love affairs or relationship and even more than one marriage. Native may have delayed marriage or disturbed married life if afflicted. If under aspect of benefice, native will have early marriage. His life partner may be mature and belongs from wealthy or royal family. If seventh house lord is with fifth house lord in fifth house and well placed, then native may be living happy with his wife and children. If not well placed, then it is detrimental to longevity of spouses, affects married life and cause forced separation from spouse and children. Native children may be living far away from the native. As per scriptures, with this placement, the native will be honorable, delightful, and will be blessed with wealth. But this is not an encouraging disposition in respect of marriage and marital life. His conjugal life will be seldom satisfactory. Problems regarding children will also be there. There may either be less of progeny or unhappiness on account of children. According to Faldipika, if seventh house lord placed in fifth house, then native will lose his wife and may be devoid from happiness of son. If well placed, then native's wife may be fortunate for native, or native may has good financial growth after marriage.